boom, bam. We are live. Good morning. Happy STANday to everybody out there.
Good morning, Fishing
What's
Land.
happening, everybody?
Bobby,
How's it going?
It's V. How you doing, sweetie?
Nice to see
How's it
that
going?
that V still has energy left.
always,
Danny Stone's
always.
Danny Stone out there saying traveling south, saltwater, here we come. We'll be listening all day.
Do it, Danny, do it.
Good luck,
Steve
man.
Steve Ransom's out there. Joshua Parham was the first one in today.
Morning, Joshua.
There's Burrito Catfishing Lady saying Hooker Chris, my beautiful VVVVV, and Bobby, of course.
Good
Morning.
morning, my
Hey,
beautiful
sis.
Lisa.
Great to see everybody. There's Jerry Hager out there, 419 powder coating and fishing.
Morning, Jerry.
Our good friend Real and Virtual Outdoors. How's it going, Troy?
Good morning, Troy.
Well, I know we had a bunch of people watching last night
Holy
on
cow.
Captain Dave's channel.
I tried to keep up, but I fell asleep again.
I was having such issues with Restream last night. Lisa said Randy is still sleeping.
Sent me a message. I think it was just a little bit before 5 o'clock. He got back. He just got home. So he did a late one. I saw a picture that he caught at least one fish though, so that's good.
There you go. Yeah, we had it was great to be out fishing last night for anybody that saw that.
Hey, let's see what this is. Fish on.
All
Oh,
right.
nice. Let's go.
Oh, fish off.
Fish off.
Oh, dang it. I did that earlier, too. That's the
We're
worst.
pulling really big baits around, and sometimes these little fish get a little rambunctious. Got my bait.
Yeah, get on.
Oh, you got another fish on. Well, an actual fish on.
Okay.
Guys, we're so tired of catching fish. I know that sounds wrong, but yeah, we're just pulling big baits around.
But Stan 3 and I were fishing from the bank last night. We managed to get one during the show and then one after. We caught a couple eels for bait, which is pretty cool. Especially the
I
price
hear
the
them are
eels,
really good.
especially the price they are to buy them. It's that saves a little bit of money right there.
Definitely better than the fish we were catching last night. That's
There we go.
Still a smaller one, but you got a dink, which was, oh my gosh. I was like, I can't take it.
so you're live, trying to show people you just want to keep catching fish. You want to keep it exciting. And so you're all right with the dinks, but man,
I was not.
get tired after a while.
Well, after catching monsters like you catch, I wouldn't want to catch dinks either.
Only V catches the monsters.
Woo.
Bobby,
Bobby.
Bobby, Bobby. Say catch fish, write a song about that.
Yeah.
The new songs are great, by the way. One you sent me and one to catch it was awesome.
Oh, it's amazing.
Thought about posting that one, but it'd probably get taken down anyhow.
Lisa said I kept putting in chat tag because Stan's in here play tag. Andrew forgot to tell him. I told him the one time, Lisa. I told him the one time. Okay, there's Bert in.
All right, let's try this.
Welcome in, Bert.
Good morning.
All right, there we go.
Lisa says Bobby does amazing with the songs.
We have 8.92. 8.92 minus the grips, which are 0.17.
All
Nice.
right.
Yep. So, Sandusky Bay Channel Cat right there.
Oh man.
Okay. All right, on the board. There's Lisa Elliott out there. Good morning, Lisa.
Well, on a happy note, now that I caught a fish, I know I'm not going to finish last because Bobby's going to.
Ooh. Shots fired.
Yeah, I think that shot's back. Bobby threw the. I gotta say, Bobby threw the first shot on that one, I believe.
Yeah,
Hey, hey,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sticking up for him, Stan.
Thank you, thank you.
I can't get the lines back in the water and fish on. Oh, yeah, he's still there. Okay. All right, that's all I lost. No, he's not. He's gone.
He gone. All right.
Right
There's
now, man.
P and B fishing. Paul is out there. There's Shirley. Good morning, Shirley. What about Nate? How you doing?
Don't you hate when they swim with the boat? You're like, is it there?
Yeah, they're jumping.
Couldn't believe how hot it still was last night. I don't know about out there at the bay, but it was still 80 some degrees. We got home, I don't know, 1 in the morning, maybe one-ish, and it was still 78 degrees out. Hey, there's Don R out there. Good morning, Don. Great to see you.
Got
Shirley.
down to like 68 degrees here last night. We slept on the boat, pulled the seats out, went to sleep, woke up, and I tell you what, that might be the best I've slept in a while.
What's that?
Under the storm.
Catfish, carp, the occasional walleye.
Let's see. There's Catfish Cowboy out there. What's up, Cowboy? Catfish Cowboy and Nikki. They're may be joining us here from the saltwater.
Ooh, that sounds
Don R.
interesting.
Don R said it's 63 there right now. You know, and I realize it's summertime in Virginia. You expect it to be hot during the day, but you'd at least like nighttime to cool off to, about 70s, high 60s. Nope. I tell you what, though, that is the new, that is the weight loss trend right there. Just go fishing.
I'm back to you.
I bet you I lost 22 pounds last night. Uncle Jeep's out there. Good morning, Uncle Jeep. You would have been proud last night. We were back on our bank routes, Stan 3 and I fishing from the bank.
was awesome seeing you fishing.
It was a
I
blast. It was,
knew. All right, after Brian B came out last weekend, I knew you had to fish.
that's right. That's right. I couldn't let him get away with that.
Get on that hook.
We didn't get any monsters. We caught 2 fish. I was surprised at the first one. It was maybe, I don't know, 6-ish pounds, 5-ish pounds. It wasn't very big, but it was still had the spawn marks on it. And oh, there we go.
This morning, I've seen a bunch of small males with spawning, but the bigger ones, they don't even look like they started with.
Huh. Hey, there's our good friend Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez. He was watching the show last night.
I
And
told a late nighter last night. He was up with it.
Burrito Catfishing Lady saying, don't forget to tune into her channel after STANday at 12:30. She's taking Danny Stone's place since he's on the road. Yeah, I don't have much luck with Restream. Now y'all were streaming see Catch Fish with Us. You were streaming from your phone, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Could you see the whole I might just have a setting set up wrong or something. Could you see the whole screen?
No, nope. We've done that several times on the phone from home, and you can't see the whole restream screen.
On the phone, but on the computer you can. All right. They just must not have it set up for like mobile phones yet.
Yeah, it's weird, and it's in a browser, but it doesn't allow you to like zoom out far enough in the browser.
Right, right. So I couldn't tell when I was on the screen when I wasn't. Then my audio kept messing up. I was a rookie all over again. I think we had a nice flathead on at one point last night because we were fishing. We had a live eel. We had a live eel by a downed tree, and it took a pretty good hit, and it swam into that tree. And you ain't getting it back out after that. But
Yeah, I got to chase one of my boards down and come off. Oh well. It'll be there when I come back around.
maybe. Burrito Catfishing Lady says Lance uses Restream from his phone. Well, but then again, it's Lance.
Hey, Sean. Fish on, catch fish with us.
Bobby, you got a fish on too? Or what do you got over there? Just your boards?
Oh, I think it's a snag. I think. Yeah, that's a
The
snag.
snaggletooth bass.
Well, it took me right back to my board that I lost. So.
That's gonna be another nice one. Jeep says that I can't use Restream. I can't get past the pants required feature. This is true. Yeah, they tend to frown on it. At least when you're home.
Another one.
When you're home, it's like the
All
news
right, I got you.
announcers.
I got you all beat.
They tend to frown upon the no pants live streaming when you're out in public. And I use Restream from the computer. Yeah, from the computer, it's not as bad. Fish and Cooking with Mike Chavez is wondering if y'all have been counting how
That was
many
his call.
fish y'all have caught all together since yesterday.
70, I don't know.
You guys see that rod?
Yep, I see it. Right now, it's just I'm seeing it on the little screen. And
Right? Anybody that don't think those rods can handle, that's the J&S Signature Series. Holding up about 150-pound log.
oh wow, look at that! Yeah.
Ooh, let me see this stick bass. Oh wow.
You weigh hers real quick, then I'll get the hook out of mine and weigh it. Settle there.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Rob Fox is out there. What's up, my friend? Great to see you.
Let's see what it says. 5.4, 5.40.
All right.
Little male. He's in good shape. He's not all scraped up.
All right, and that's going to put you all over 14 pounds for STANday so far.
This one's going to get really closer to 20. Eh, probably another 4.5. He's talking to me. I was waiting all night last night to show those people what these how these catfish talk, but none of them did.
Oh, of course not.
4.82. 4.82.
All right.
He's not all marked up either. Boy, their fins, the males, these fins start getting real red coloring in them.
Right.
On.
Look, it's on.
All right. That's going to put you just under 19 pounds for STANday so far. Oh, we got, looks like Steve is on.
Tried to run him right up this little canal right here. It's been my best shot. Ah, it's a lot nicer when you got your net man.
That's right. That's right.
Yesterday kicked my butt.
Yeah. So Steve, how did, what tournament was that you were fishing in yesterday?
Eric B's carp fishing tournament.
Saw that fish you caught, Steve. Hell yeah.
I
So,
caught that one right after the tournament. We just left, but I caught 6 in the tournament to barely beat out Mac and Yams and Rusty for the top guys.
all
This
right.
guy, let me throw a weight on him. Where did I
That
put
fish
my
was
weight?
awesome.
So that was the top 3 yesterday.
The top 3 was me, and then Mac and Yams. They each caught 5 apiece, so they tied for second. And then Rusty came in third,
Awesome.
I guess.
That's great. So that's quite a bit of carp being caught yesterday then. Awesome.
Oh yeah, it was a great time. And
No
they're
way,
getting ready
no way, no way,
for a
no way.
carp tournament.
Y'all need to protest because Rusty cheated.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He had to throw his one line out there to catch a rod that already had a fish on it. That fish jerked his rod out of the rod holder. It was muddy, so he just pulled that rod holder over, and he's getting his
That's
favorite rod. He's getting
3.4.
all upset.
Gotcha. And so then he had to cast out and catch the rod with the rod fish on it. That's pretty cool.
He did it.
These little ones are absolutely just going berserk. If you were up here for number, we could have caught 50 fish by now. It is crazy. Oh, it's crazy.
Can't get these bigger baits in their mouth. Every now and then
Thank
one will latch
goodness.
on for a minute, and you fight it before it lets go. That seems better.
Yep. And a lot of time people think bigger bait, bigger fish. But like you said, it's what a lot of trophy anglers go for to keep the other fish off the baits. So it's only the big ones that can usually get that big bait in. So that's where some of that comes from.
Fish on. Yeah, we're using baits that are bigger than most of these small fish's mouth.
Those small suckers are starting to give it a try though every once in a while, don't they?
Hey Bert, dibs.
No, I do not recognize your dibs.
But the fish will, so that's all that matters.
Bert said, "I undib it."
Man, Steve's still dreaming. Is he still asleep?
Isn't that's what's amazing about fishing? Here we are, grown adults. Well, mostly grown adults, and we're
I,
still calling dibs and
I'm only an adult by age.
yeah. We call dibs on the front seat and dual drag spinning reels are the way to go for carp fishing. Greatly reduces the chance of losing your rod. I agree, Uncle Jeep. We've got a couple of them that we had ended up getting from our good friend Michael Murillo, and
Yeah.
a couple Pumas, I believe. Jerry Hager says they're mostly grown, even. Hey, P. Hunt's out there. Welcome in.
3.83. And now, Stan, I can guarantee you that piece of bait she had on there was bigger than this thing's mouth.
Yep.
Bait's gone now, so it probably kicked it off in the fight, but yeah, just barely. I guarantee you, bait was bigger than that thing's mouth.
All right. That's going to put you over 22 pounds for the day. Bob and Doreen fishing out there. Welcome in. Always great to see you. Hmm. Oh, that's awesome. P. Hunt said, got all next week off. Hopefully going to fill most of my time between metal detecting and fishing.
That sounds fun.
Sure does. Have y'all ever, anybody out here on panel or even in chat, anybody did any metal detecting or anything like that?
Yeah, every time the neighbor tries to say my property line ain't right.
Oh, you metal detect for those
Property
uh
pins.
the spike, the property pin. Yep, yep.
As a surveyor, most of my career, yes, you have a what they call a pin finder. It's just a very small, localized uh, metal detector. That's all it is for finding the corner pins.
Awesome.
But that's the extent of my metal detecting.
It's so much fun. I've never got into it like fishing. We had bought a cheap one, well, before we went to the beach the one time, and I tell you what, when you first do it, even finding a bottle cap, it's like exciting. I guess it's sort of like catching dinks. You when you first start out, that's a blast.
Oh, it's still a blast when you just want a fun day of fishing
That's right. That's right.
or my normal fishing.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back to that bank spot. Deuces, Stonefly, great to see you.
Howdy, Matt. How'd you do last night? Matt was fishing a tournament on the Muskingum River, where we started fishing, really.
Awesome. Yeah,
There's
you
some
can't
nice flathead in that river. Oh, I hope this dude you can
definitely
see my
can't
phone.
sleep on Stonefly.
On the Trench River, he was fishing, had good blue cast and flathead. That's a little bit better. That's more like what we're looking for.
That is so much fun. Has anybody else ever done that? Troll around the Costco or the what do you call it? Sam's Clubs. Just eating all the free samples.
I used to do that all the time.
Stonefly
The only
said,
trouble is they caught
I'm
me and made me get a membership.
Stonefly said, we caught two flats and a channel last night. Only weighed 8 pounds altogether.
Oh, that's a rough night down there. But still, that's a peaceful stretch of river at night. That's real. I like it down there.
I was waiting for, I was trying to give Lisa a chance to say something, but 8 pounds, she was going to say that's eight more pounds than Bobby caught yesterday. I could hear that coming.
That sounds about
I
right.
don't know. I don't need to take this abuse.
Uh,
9.45, 9.45.
awesome. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful channel cat right
Take my
there.
rods and boat and go home.
Look at that. All those fish up there, they look so, they look so healthy. They got those nice thick backs and
They're all over.
just, you can tell they've got a lot of food to eat. Lisa said she did that too, but they don't have samples
Here's
there
off.
anymore. What the what?
Oh, I'll be back.
Quick now.
Lisa said, Bobby, just remember I didn't say it.
I ain't got a little bugger together.
This time.
Oh, really?
Steve's got another one on.
Yeah, this is where I lost a ton of them yesterday.
Question is, did you have your net man with you yesterday?
No, I did not. He was actually fishing across the river. We were fishing against each other. Right now we.
Hey, there's Captain Morgan out there saying, "Hey, mateys." I know somebody was saying, I think it was Uncle Jeep that was saying about STANday. He is actually, speaking of that, he's out on the James River right now, out on a trip.
Yeah, woohoo, in the net.
All right.
Thanks, bro. Oh, see, needed that yesterday.
Steve, having yourself a pretty good weekend.
That's sure been fun.
This is what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, last time I was on, it was all the real bad weather. We dropped 40 degrees in like 2 days.
That's right. That's right.
I was up at Flaming Gorge, but couldn't get that service up there.
Couldn't catch fish either, but that's a different
Oh,
story.
wow. That's it, Bert. I'd knock his next one off if I was you.
Hey, I was waiting for a dirty look. He didn't even look over.
How do you know you're hiding in the grass?
I was looking, and then I had to get back to work.
Yeah, excuses.
People want to see what this little guy weighs.
And so, Steve, whose channel were you fishing on yesterday?
Chrissy Brown's. Now I'm at, this one's 2.46.
All right.
Little guy.
Well, that's going to put you over 6. You're up to 6.
Yeah, and that channel caught the most, like by a lot. That channel had the most fish caught on it.
And then Ed Evans
Well,
was
I didn't get skunked, so I'm happy.
Ed Evans was the other channel, I believe, right?
Yeah, and then Eric B was on the third channel. Or
Oh, that's
Miss Rhonda
awesome.
was doing his channel.
Awesome. Well, sounds like that was a fun tournament.
Catch fish with us.
Oh, down to the wire. Like literally down to the wire.
That's awesome. I'm gonna have to contact Eric and let him know to let me know when he's got some stuff coming up, and we can always.
Yeah, it was fun. Just trying to figure out this carp thing.
Well, you're doing a great job of it.
Thanks, buddy. All right, let's see if we can catch another one. Hey, Bert, dibs.
It worked the last time, right? It's only weird if
It works
doesn't work.
every time. Hey, 60% of the time it works every time. All right.
I think this fish should catch fish with us over 40 pounds for the day already.
Hey,
Fish.
save
Go
some
ahead.
weight for the rest of us.
Uncle Jeep says carp fishing is a blast. Absolutely. And really, you can make carp fishing as simple or as just like any other sport or hobby. You can make it as simple or complex as you want. I mean, we used to just catfish in New York where we would catch a lot of bullheads. So you'd be out fishing for bullheads with, night crawlers on maybe a size 2 hook.
Looks like.
And a lot of times we would hook up with carp up
All
there.
right, we lost the second one.
Oh, come on. You mean you didn't catch every single one?
Oh, no.
Weird.
You're only up to 6 in a half hour.
And if we were running smaller baits, it'd probably be double that, but less
Oh,
weight total.
Because it's
easily.
insane how many of them are freaking hitting me. Watch our rods. It's great.
Now,
P&B Paul says he's caught some fish, nice fish up past Marietta and Zanesville, Ohio.
9.83.
All right, there
9.83.
you go. That's going to put you.
Good, healthy, fat female. Got that belly on her. She's not ready to do her thing.
You are up to 42.2.
Jeez, that's insane.
I think we did 180 on STANday one day last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys always put up fish. That's for dang sure.
Oh, not always. We eat our share of skunk every now and then.
Yeah. We just have learned which waters not to fish at certain times.
V, you don't know how
That does play a big factor.
that is probably the biggest thing with us, even including Stand 3, is learning where not to fish and when not to fish there.
Oh, yeah. It makes a huge difference.
Yep, if you can be around the most active fish, you've got a better chance. I mean, we sound like oh heck, what was his name? John Madden. The team that scores the most points is going to win. But it's basically that simple. If you're around the fish, 90% of the time, 60% of the time, it'll work all the time.
Exactly.
Is key, and then knowing when and where the active fish are.
There you go. There you go. Hey, there's our good friend Donald Long out there. Great to see you, Donald, as always. But it was great. Finally got to catch some fish on my J&S rods.
That makes me so happy.
What a deal. What a deal maker that like I said, neither one of them were monsters. But what control you have over that fish. It's amazing with the
It's
rod.
crazy. You have a fish. Yeah.
It's like, dang it, I wanted to sit down.
It's my turn. I'll sit down. It was a little one running with it. Watch
Yeah.
my rods. They'll go down hard. But I won't touch them. Because it's just the little ones.
The little ones are fun to play with too.
No, they get annoying after a while.
Yeah, but still fun.
You gotta remember how many we've caught for fun on the live last night.
P. Hunt says nothing like being able to complain about catching too many fish.
Well, listen, thank goodness we did, because I don't want to say anything, but some of us caught a lot more fish than the others last night.
I was just glad to be on the catch fish
Nice.
side of that.
He's all saying, complaining. Check the reel. Who reeled in the most? Yeah, that. Yeah, that.
Rebel River Cats is out there saying hello, everyone. Happy STANday.
What up, Ernest?
I
Who
was
was it?
I
Oh,
was
who was it? Oh,
really
it wasn't
glad.
River Rat. Who'd he say? Oh, Rebel River Cat. My bad.
Well, we'll say hello to Ernest too.
Yeah. I don't know
What's up?
why I heard that. I heard his name instead. I'm gonna blame it on sleep.
That's what I would do. That's what I'd blame it on.
I'm
Doug
just
says he
hearing.
just got back from the river himself.
You see my rods? Because little ones are playing with it.
Yeah. But aside from actually fishing last night, the other greatest part about last night is actually finding a bank spot to go fishing. So
I
like
was
these,
so happy to see you out. Holy cow, I cannot tell you.
Wait,
well,
Stan was on the bank?
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah,
Well, at
this.
least you didn't have to worry about rocking the boat.
No, I was just shaking the dock.
It was awesome.
But yeah,
Yeah, it was good to see you out.
that is the spot that I can get to and go fishing pretty much whenever. Hey, there's speaking of Mac. There's Mac. Great job yesterday in the tournament. And then Small Water Charters was fishing yesterday against Ted. They were bass fishing. So, John, if you want to let us know how that went. But yeah, Mac, I heard you and Yams got 5 carp each, so that's cool. Congratulations, nice job. 51 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody.
What's up, Fisher people?
Oh, rip down.
Doug, Rebel River Cat said 4 blues, just under 30 pounds, and a 12-pounder. There you go. That's awesome night.
Put small one on there. Sorry, I'm leaving you on there. Now you're big.
Small Water Charters said Ted caught 2, and then he caught 12 in 2 hours. No surprise there. Oh, Max says he missed his 6th carp in the last seconds. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one.
and you know how that goes. Y'all remember that joke, right? That there's 3 sizes of fish: small, medium, and the one that got away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
No, no.
They all got away from me yesterday.
But if anybody watched Small Water Charters did a premiere the other day, they caught him and Captain Lindy caught 40, I think they were up to 43 bass all in one video. That was
Holy cow. That's awesome.
lot of fun watching them fish together.
That's a lot of bait.
Oh wow.
Facts. 100% facts, Steve.
You know,
There
Steve
he
was saying
is.
that to try and fit in because you don't use those for carp.
There's
Nice game.
Oh yeah, I don't fish them. But I do chase walleye and other cats I've been playing with, and yeah, if you can get live stuff, always better.
There's River Cats Tackle out there. John did manage to wake up this morning.
Good morning, John.
Good morning, John.
And Stephanie. I know she's right there.
And yes, and my love.
It's funny. We said that the other night because I was talking to John, and my wife said to John, "Make sure you tell Miss Stephanie hello for me." And in the background you hear, "Hi, Diane." I said, "You got to know she's just like you. If John's on the phone, Stephanie is right behind him."
Fish on.
There you go.
I wonder what time John actually got to sleep this morning.
Man, I hope this is a channel cat.
Watch it be a drum now. She says that.
Yep.
That's okay. We'll take other species. We don't discriminate here.
That's right. 55 awesome people watching. John, that's right. And Smallwater Charters did shout me out on his 22nd fish that he caught. I appreciate that, John. I appreciate it. Thank you. There she is. There is Mrs. Sharon Chavez. Always great to see her. Saying good morning, Stan. Hi, Chris V. Bobby, the bearded hookers. Hello to everybody.
Hello.
David Ogden said, "Sorry, Stan. He was away from the TV listening. He wanted to know if you and I were talking about fish or grandkids." Because you were saying the little ones are fun but annoying.
I don't have any grandkids, but my nieces and nephew, I just get them hopped up on sugar and send them home.
That's
Well, that's
right.
that's the
Your
fun part.
grandkids are amazing.
That is definitely the way to do it. Love getting to fish with them. There's Rowdy Royal. Good morning. There is Leroy Honeycutt from St. Louis, Missouri, reporting for duty. Always great to see you, my friend. They were watching the River Cats tackle last night on Captain Dave's channel.
Settle down. Oh, maybe hit the button.
John said he's already been out cutting grass this morning.
That's what I call taking a nap sometimes too.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got 10.97. 10.97.
All right. There's the big one of the day so far.
So far. Yeah, we got a couple of them that were 16, 17 earlier today, but yeah.
Hookers on.
Again, beautiful fish.
Let's get Steve's going swimming.
No 20s on this trip so far.
Thank you, Sharon. Sharon Chavez
Now
saying,
that
please hit those thumbs up, people. We do appreciate it. Oh, excuse me.
We actually did catch one that was up in
Probably 20.
But we couldn't find the scale. We made two misplaced it. Well, it didn't. We had it where it was supposed to be, but it's.
I blame Matt on lack of sleep.
tangled mine up.
There's a good one. That is good. That is definitely a signal. It's time to go. P. Hunt said, when night fishing, you know it's time to go home. When a spider builds a web between two of your fishing rods, it actually starts catching bugs in it.
Oh no, that's like 10 minutes whenever I'm bank fishing. They are bad out here, and I hate freaking spiders.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. You should have. A friend of mine, they moved back up to New York now, but when they were here, he was deathly afraid of spiders. He calls his wife to get rid of the spiders for him. But we were sitting out on the back
Oh, that's
deck,
funny.
and a spider came down. Goodness gracious, you would have thought he
I
jumped up.
guarantee you one thing: you would see this skinny boy walk on water.
Oh, what?
2-7.
All right, gotcha. Steve trying to make it a battle.
How many is that for you? He's got three, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Three and what? 40, less than an hour. That's awesome.
that's right. That's right.
Dibs.
Dibs.
Hmm.
I
I don't
love the
think the
dibs. I
fish
love
like
the
his dibs
dibs.
though.
Hey, I'm
What?
competing. I got my stick bass.
That's two stick bass or stick rolls or what's some of the other ones I've heard? Timber trout,
3 bass,
That's a good one.
3 pounder.
3 pounder. Yep, that's a good one.
Notice how Bobby knows all those because that's all he catches.
You know what I call
What?
them? You know what I call them, Stan?
Come on,
What's
Bobby. We'll
that?
just have a competition on sticks, right?
Like, hey, it works. So far, I think I got the biggest one. So
Yeah, you are winning the stick roll.
Hey,
it was longer
I
than my
reeled in
boat.
an entire tree. A tree.
It was probably 25 feet
yeah, mine
long.
was just a stick.
He reeled
Yeah,
in
we
one day when she was snagged and just started pulling it, started coming up off the bottom and some bubbles and all that. I was like, yeah, you got a stick. Yeah, it gets it to the boat. It's probably 25 feet long, 8 inches in diameter in the thickest spot. Papers off. It's got like three branches off of it. Like,
I pulled
it
in
was
a
a tree.
full-on tree.
I wouldn't be surprised where I'm about to drift through here. Probably catch about half a dozen pine trees.
The hunk of metal I
Oh,
caught out of here was the
Looks like Steve's trying to enter the stick bass game.
David
Well, you guys
Ogden.
can't have all the fun.
That's right. That's right. David Ogden said, "I only see 23 thumbs up, guys. Are you not entertained?"
I ain't catching no more fish until you give him lights.
Oh, funny.
I
Hey,
mean, okay, I might, but give him lights.
there's Michael Grumpy Vet out there. Always good to see you. Where we were fishing last night, loved it. Awesome bank spot, and there's a down tree. And you just know that there is. It's in a creek that comes off the main channel, and man, it's still deep right there, and it's
Oh,
towards the mouth, so you just know that there's some monster flathead just sitting there. Said we had one really good pickup last night, and it ended up snagged up in that tree. But it was amazing the amount of force you can generate with the J&S rods.
Yeah, they don't twist in your hand.
No,
That
no,
is the advantage. There's no torque on your wrist when you're even in a big snag. I
yeah,
haven't caught a really big fish, but I've been in some big snags.
the nice thing about it is they don't spin
100%.
in your rod holders either, like a lot
that's
of them do.
that's
We
another great point.
100% have to learn how to guess weight pulling them in because I don't know, it's little.
I,
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 it's
I
like that,
still love the look on her face when she seen that flathead come to the surface.
dude. I
That
thought it
was
was like 30
priceless.
to 40 pounds. I thought I was gonna pass out. I was like, did it really come in that easily?
But I've got some news for Bobby and for Danny Stone. I'm now on top of the list for people that are in love with the red crimson hooks.
Those things are awesome.
That the one fish that we did catch on live last night, that red crimson hook went right through the tooth pad.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna be
Punch.
honest. RCT hooks, and it's not because this was before we were pro staff for them. That their hooks are unstoppable, just unstoppable.
They're sharp.
If anyone wants to see what the a little bit of testing on them, fishing the Mid South, Mike, he did some tests. Go check out the 2 tests he did on his channel.
There you go. Well, if it
It's
can,
truly an unbeatable hook. And you know what? Anyone that wants to question it, you know what? Just try it one time compared to what you're using, and I promise you, you will think twice about what you said.
yeah. Well, when it can just penetrate right through the tooth pad like that, that says something about it. Hey, there's
This
our good
rig
friend.
Well, carp fishing,
Go ahead.
I
this
actually say
rig
with carp
is
fishing, I end up
underwater.
stretching out a bunch of hooks, and I haven't stretched out any of the ones from River Cat Tackle. And
There
I'm
you
not
go.
even affiliated with them guys, but I use them for carp fishing.
That's awesome.
This rig here has been underwater for 2 months.
Just in a league of their own.
Wow. There you go.
It still looks as good
Razor
as the
sharp.
day. Oh, they still go through your finger too.
Great to see Jose. Jose said, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me last night. Did I see Stan fishing? Yes, I was actually fishing.
Oh,
The Uncle Jeep, the hooks that I think you're using the size for the carp slayer hooks, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I also use the 2 watts circle hooks. Oh, them
Uh-huh.
things are deadly.
Even on the carp, huh?
Right there you
Oh
go,
yeah.
Stan.
There they are, the carp slayers.
no. Okay. Did I get him? Did I get
You
him?
haven't stretched not one of them.
No, I missed.
Carp slayers from
You know what, Bert?
what is he called?
No, he got off.
The Hawaiian Texan or Texan Hawaiian?
That was
Hawaiian carp
hilarious.
slayer.
Ow, hooks are sharp.
Yep, sorry, Michael, you missed it. You missed it, but that's just the first if I can find, like I said, now that I find a couple spot that has fish.
I got to tell you, last night, the amount of people watching at one time was very intimidating. I was like, okay.
I've done a couple tournaments. I think the most I've had, it's going back a couple years. I had 250 people in chat at the same time.
Between the two channels last night at close, just by the live, people watching it the live, it was over 400.
Dang.
Yeah. It was very intimidating. I kind of minded my own business. I just stayed over by my rods.
Oh, it's funny when you don't do something for a while. We get there last night. I don't have my battery pack with me, and which is that's live fishing 101. If you're gonna go out fishing, live streaming fishing, you need a battery pack or something to plug your phone into to charge it. Forgot that. Forgot my charging cable. Luckily, STANday had he had lights that he got. I think he got them from Harbor Freight. But you pull it up and we set it up on top of the dock post. That worked great. And STANday actually set me up last night. I was sitting in that chair and he had battery, the 20-volt battery powered fan, the construction fan, hooked on the arm of the chair. So I had that breeze blowing on me last night. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got a Milwaukee three speed fan that I usually have with me, but a buddy of mine was traveling and his AC didn't work, so I let him use it.
There's John Boys out there.
Nice guy.
Oh, and for everybody who left comments and prayers and everything, thank you. My mother is she went to the hospital Friday, went to the emergency room, and was having pains in the, I don't want to say chest pains, but it was in like the sternum area. And she had pneumonia earlier in the year and thought she recovered from it, but she didn't fully recover. So the pneumonia came back and was causing problems with the breathing, and it caused infection. So she's still in the hospital, but all the signs are good. All her numbers are good. They've got her. They just wanted to keep her an extra day for IV,
Safety.
the medications through the IV, and so she's doing good. She should be getting just uh oh my gosh, she should be getting let out of the hospital this afternoon. But for all the prayers and well wishes and everybody, thank you.
That's
Good
awesome
news.
news.
Good news.
Yeah,
That's great news.
See, Stan, when you're fishing, every day's a freaking good day. Everything will come out
absolutely,
right.
absolutely. Saying about not going fishing, she's like, "You better go fishing." I'm just gonna be sleeping here. But that's something my mother, my father always fished. I've fished. It was nothing for my friends and I to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drive our bikes like 10, 15 miles to go fishing. Oh no, Grumpy Vet said the wife woke up with some popped blood vessels in her left eye. Hope that's
Ouch.
Oh,
hope she's doing
Michael, why
okay.
you hitting her?
What? Yeah, it's amazing what prayers can do, that's for
I
sure.
I think she went to hit Michael with a frying pan and the handle broke off.
Either that or he's so hard headed it just bounced right back at her.
that's probably
Yeah.
it right there. Probably bounce back.
And I don't think you got to know him personally. You just see the name Michael Grumpy Vet. Well, you know he's hard headed.
No, just watch chat.
uh, but it really is. It's amazing
Hey,
when you.
Bert. Hey, that fish even caught a fish, or that bird even caught a fish.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh man, somebody's gonna have a wet ride home.
Well, you can tell they're fishing partners, can't you? Bert, how many you got down there? That bird's even got two of them already. Wow.
Well, I gotta make him feel good.
That's right. Tell him you're just there to net his fish. He wouldn't catch any unless you were there with the net.
Oh,
That is
yeah,
not true.
huh?
I proved that yesterday.
Yeah, but how many did you miss? 'Cause your net man was across the river.
Oh, I'd have had over 20, I'm sure. Only ended up with 6.
Hey, there's
There
Skull
you
Rush
go.
out
That's
there.
a true fisherman right there. I once caught a fish
Abs-
this big.
That's right. That's right. That's
Had my
fishing.
lure
They sent me
today.
them rubber hooks.
That is
Out
fishing
of the sun.
101.
I don't know.
That's the first thing they teach you with fishing is how to accurately
Oh,
measure and
oh.
describe your fish.
See if we can get the big ones in there.
Yes, sir, Jose. That's right. That's right. Even last night, I'm not used to being out there now. And man, but luckily I had some water, had a few bottles of water with me last night. And man, when I came home, even though it was 1 o'clock in the morning, just soaking wet with sweat. It was just that hot out still. And if you're not used to getting all that physical activity, even at you know midnight in the dark, you can still get dehydrated out there.
Oh, for sure.
55 awesome, amazing people out there watching. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget that 12:30, about a half hour after the show ends today, the Danny Stone Outdoors. Danny Stone is on the way to Mississippi, down to the Gulf of America to do some down the Gulf of America to do some saltwater fishing. Hopefully, get on some carp.
Then I'm gonna mute. We're gonna make a little move back over where we were catching some fish.
All righty, all righty.
Oh, no, don't do that. Stay right there if you're not catching any.
Let's see. Bottle of water, really? Are you feeling okay? Sounds like your Mountain Dew levels are bottoming out.
Oh,
This is true. This is true. I don't think I had a Mountain Dew yesterday. What is the world coming to? Hey, Sampy, how's it going? Great to see you. Let's see here. Let me take a look. I know we've got some where'd it go? There's the live fishing tournament league. And okay. And the next looks like the next tournament for the Iron Cat League is July 19th. It is the Iron Cat Walk the Plank, I think is what it's being called. Michael Grumpy Vet. No Mountain Dew, the shame of it all. And Lisa said, that's right. She will be helping Denny Stone, taking over him today. Link to come up on panel is pinned in chat. There you go.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
And Lisa, if you can put in chat when the next WOTTS tournament is, I believe it is going to be, we're going to have fun with that one. I believe it's going to be the jug tournament.
I believe so.
I believe that's in August. I just don't know the exact date on that. Uncle Don R saying hello to everyone that he missed. Yeah, there was a lot of fishing this weekend. I know, Bobby, were you able to get out yesterday with the Castaway crew?
No, unfortunately, I was working on my mom's Jeep.
Well, at least you were there in name. I saw you on the skunk board.
Oh, it came
Hey,
off.
hey, hey. Watch it.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to bring that.
No, you wasn't supposed to bring that up.
When I saw Catfish Dog Tim there. He was showing the skunk board and adding names and stuff. And you know what? I don't even think he said your name. He did say we have one person that is on the board continuously, and he just wrote down a few
It's,
numbers. 922, I think, is what he wrote on there. But
it's like every other week. And it's usually STANday that puts me on the board.
oh man. Hey, y'all heard that, right? I think that Bobby was backhandedly blaming me for him not catching
Well,
fish. I don't know if you heard that or
well,
not, but
yeah, of course. Can't blame myself.
Michael Grumpy Vet said the only fishing I'm doing today is fishing night crawlers off the ground from the rain. There you go.
Hey,
I used to love catching night crawlers. I couldn't do it today. My back would be I'd get the first one and that's it. I'd be down to grab it and I wouldn't be able to get back up. My back would be locked up. And Burrito Catfish Lady says, yes, it is August 23rd from 5 to 11 Eastern Time. And that's the jug tournament. Grumpy Vet said, Bobby has an on again, off again relationship with the skunk board.
Pretty much.
But got Castaway crew, John Oyler and Possum and Bobby and I think Uncle Don over there and Joshua and
Jody's a member.
there you go. So there's quite a crew being established over there at the Castaway crew.
it came off.
I think we need to get some crew versus crew fishing competitions going on. We'll get a STANday versus Castaway crew versus Jody's Friday night. Don R says they're a bunch of hooligans.
That's right.
Don's the leader.
Oh, you're saying he's the head hooligan, huh?
Yep.
Too funny. I could talk with Don. I loved when he did those uh the tours around the hatcheries there. That was a lot of fun. I love that type of stuff. I could talk to him for hours about that. I bet you're going to get J Crew as well, but I think they're only more focused on clothing than fishing. There you go. Maybe we'll get a River Cats crew. Bobby, you wouldn't know where to fish. You fish with all of
I'd have to have both phones
He'll
going.
just pop into all of them.
them.
we'd have to designate so many rods to this channel and so many rods to that channel.
Of course, since you said that I caused you most of the skunks, I'm sure you'd put the ones with the rubber hooks on our channel. You can either confirm or deny that, right? Is that what you're saying?
I'm pleading the fifth.
Who knows? If we did that, maybe we could even talk Uncle Jeep into coming to fishing live.
Yeah, we need to get him up here fishing.
It's weird how you get used to things. Like I'm so used to seeing people at CatCon and Uncle Jeep since the first one we went to. So at least I saw him once a year. I got to sit and talk with him and stuff. And neither one of us made it there this year. Thank you, John Boys. I appreciate that. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard the update before, but some leftover pneumonia caused an infection, and that's what was causing the pain and everything. But she's all tests are good, and she's doing well. So thank you for all the prayers. Yeah, it's funny though when you do guiding and things like that. Every trip is a scouting trip.
Oh, now the wind's going to start picking up.
The fish here weren't very excited about eel yesterday, but we did have a couple hits. But man, I started catching some white perch, and they were just tearing them up.
I didn't do it.
Oh, somebody's in trouble.
Ah, just an ambulance.
And it's really is funny. You do this long enough and regular enough, once or twice a week, and you start to see the names out there, and you almost could feel like you know the people out there.
Some of them I try to forget, Mikey.
But quite often we
Like
run
Stan?
into a specific time of day where the fishing just shuts off here. Looks like it was probably 10 o'clock today.
Yeah.
Finish this pass and
Ooh,
throw some fresh baits on. Well, fresh frozen baits in, yeah.
uh-oh. I'm wondering what the second part of this is going to be. Uncle Jeep says, "Yeah, you see all these names up in chat and wonder." Oh no, I didn't hear that, Don. Oh well, that's hey, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. And Uncle Don said, "I just got out of the hospital this week. Fell 8 times in 3 days due to med mix-ups. Had a brain bleed from the falls. I hope that's healing
Oh
up.
man.
Feel better today than I have in a couple of years. 1/3 less the meds. Oh, that's awesome. That's funny. I was just mentioning that to V the other day.
Hey, Stan, I don't know if you can see them or not, but we got paragliders back there with the little powered gliders. You see them back there circling around.
Let's see. I
In the
can't see
sky.
it, but I'm an old man. That's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, there was another one a minute ago farther off, and then that one just came up, popped up over the trees over there. So, yeah, super cool. Everything up here around Lake Erie's a big playground for people.
Oh, absolutely. What the what? Well, Don, I hope that continues. Hope you feel better and better each day. Hey, there he is. There's Off the Hook Outdoors. We were just talking about that, Ted. Ted in the battle yesterday between Off the Hook Outdoors and Small Water Charters. I heard it was very close. John said that he got you by, one or two. But look for more fun with that. You wonder bacon with breakfast, or should I just hit my head with a hammer? What the what? Don said he's still got to have a heart surgery when he gets stronger. Well, now you know that you're in all our prayers. He said he got his arse handed to him. Yeah, it's hard to compete against Florida and a Basque guide this time of year. Hey, there he is. Speaking of Danny Stone, pee break, everybody, out of the truck. Don't forget, Danny Stone Outdoors. It's usually 12:30 on Sundays. On RCT Sunday, it's going to be Lisa Swain is doing that today. So that will be 12:30 on Lisa's channel. Ted says that he fishes in an aquarium. David Ogden.
Yes. Walmart or Petco?
Oh, yeah. David Ogden said, if God meant us to fly, we'd all taste like chicken.
How do you know we don't?
I was going to say, I've heard that we do.
Just saying. A little weirded out that you know.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I've heard a lot of survival stories.
Oh yeah, survival. Yeah, right. That's why you're doing. Yeah, not to hide evidence.
Uncle Jeep said, Danny, throw a fishing line out the window and do some 75 mile per hour trolling. There is such a thing as flying fish. That's right. That's right.
Or you could catch a tire on the side of the road for your vehicle. Maybe a bumper. Possibly some hubcaps.
Hey, as long as you stay away from the trees, me and Bobby are all right.
Uncle Jeep said, "Oi, my typos are bad. I'm killing my own jokes." Danny Stone said, "Be right back. Apparently, I got a P2. That John Cyclone coffee is no joke." Well, look at there, Bobby. You got at least one person pulling for you. Uncle Don is saying, "Come on, Bobby."
Hey. He always has one person pulling.
Well, you are
Yep.
correct. You are. I stand corrected.
At least one, always.
That's right. Always one.
I'm gonna freshen up some bait. And
I
this
know
one
my
was fishing on credit.
my wife sticks up for you too, Bobby.
Well, thank you, Diane.
David Ogden saying that's true, Stan. You did attend the Donner Party, right?
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh my gosh, I don't really get sunburn. I don't really get sunburn that bad. And man, I remember the first time, like as an adult, I got it bad, and you're trying to go to sleep, and you go to sleep, and I had a dream that my sunburn was so bad that when I looked at my arm, it looked like a steak that you put on the grill. And I'm like, oh no, I burnt myself. I kept me in the smoker too long. Uncle Jeep said I'd root for Bobby, and I usually do, but unfortunately, he's in a boat right now. Have to get back, packing car, take care. I'll stay safe. You too, Don. If there's anything we can do, let us know. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. That's a shame. But sometimes, bad things happen and good things come out of it. So Don R saying he's on a third of the meds that he was. Grumpy Vet said that he can't root for you, Bobby. He's scared of Lisa.
Oh
Was
boy,
funny. That was funny.
that is pretty funny.
Downright froggy. Yeah. Well, we love you, Uncle Don. Keep going on.
I am. Or that.
51 awesome people out there. Thank you, everybody. Absolutely.
Oh, got a gilly. There's some fresh bait.
And Don, you're always welcome Sunday mornings, Stan, or Friday night. You ever just want to come up on panel and talk? You are always open invitation whenever you want, Don.
We haven't caught any fish in a minute. Who's doing the fish dance?
Fish on.
Aw,
It worked. It worked. Just for the different person.
I just had to, I just had to threaten to do a dance, and they're like, "Okay, all right."
Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of like me threatening to tell a joke. The fish start biting immediately.
He ain't huge, but he's slim.
Oh, fish, he's on.
Sucker's on.
And just to show everyone that I really do support Bobby, I was caught on a 922 rig.
There you go. There
Oh,
you go.
922 spinner. Yep. Bobby makes those when we sell through River Cat Stacker. kind of funny that someone who don't catch fish can make something that does catch fish.
Going back. Going over here. Going back. There.
Let's see. .13, Stan. 5.13.
All right, beautiful. All right, David. Oh, David Ogden out there.
Man, that's gorgeous where they're at.
Thanks, Bert. We're in the net. Thanks to the net, man.
That's awesome. David Ogden saying, "Go, Bobby." And we'll.
Bobby caught that one in spirit because it was his rattle.
David Ogden saying, "I'm so glad he's so many people out there in the community. That's why you just open prayer for everybody out there that needs it." Saying he's so glad to be back home, feeling good. He had an extended stay, hospital stay, then needed to go out to California for a month. He missed us all. Well, we missed you too, my friend.
I think I'd rather have the hospital
516,
stay.
Stan.
I'm sorry, what was it?
516.
Hi, Steve.
Nice
Hi.
There we go. Nice.
He just like one up me by like 400.
I try, man. I'm trying my best.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute. I want to play.
Well, get one.
I'm trying.
I want to play too. Instead of just being a net man.
John.
No, Miss Steve's allowed to play, not Bert.
John Boy's catfishing. Can't wait to
Cruelty.
get his boat back soon. He's got parts on back order. Yamaha 25. Well, hopefully you get that out there, John Boy. That'd be great. We'll see you next week, David. Hope prayers for continued healing, and hoping that you don't have to go to California again. Michael Grumpy Vet is going to be making some drift weights, so keep an eye out for that. Going to be 3/8 nylon ropes, number 6 bird shot, 4, 6, 8, and 10-ounce numbers.
I just wasn't expecting this.
All right, Don, later. Have a good day. Safe travels. And Lisa wants to remind us once again that she is not the one throwing shots at Bobby today. The Danny Stone Outdoors is back on the road, 6 hours to go. Danny, make sure you say hello and much love to Stacia, Coda, and your awesome grandson that you had fishing with you in the
Oliver?
kids tournament.
Oliver? Where?
Woo! Well, there y'all getting. There's the Lake Erie rodeo ride right there.
Yeah,
Don't even know where that came from.
they're busy with that fish and
Rogue
can you see the
wave.
boat that calls that?
A rogue wave. Mark P says throwing shots at Bobby has just become too easy.
Hey, Sean, catch fish with us.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
Bob,
you.
that's that Bobby rig again. Tell you what, maybe he should use those. That Bobby spinner, that 9.2 piece spinner.
All right, so I've got the campaign slogan figured out for it. The 922 rig. He doesn't catch much fish, but this rig sure does.
Wow, you gonna take that, buddy?
Flip it up here. You have a small bait over here? No. Nope.
That's right. Oliver can officially say he passed the Danny Stone Fishing Academy. That's right. Oh, Brantley with us today. Okay.
Oh, doubled up.
Woohoo.
I was thinking this whole thing's not.
Well, there, Michael, if you get some of those, uh, if you get some of those weights done and you want to come up on a Friday night and show them off, you're more than welcome to. Well, I tell you what, if you have not uh, drifted or drug boards or any of that stuff for catfishing, and you get a chance to do it, I highly recommend it. What a bunch of fun! Can be a lot of work, but it's fun.
All right, got two to weigh. I'll do hers first. It's already in my hand.
Mark said, "Nope, no boats for me."
It's going to be. Oh, I just paired it out instead of hit the. Oh, yep. 5.84. 5.84.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And then mine was the one that I don't even know what it was trying to think, taking that bait. That bait was nowhere near in its mouth. 2.71. 2.71.
Got it, got it.
I think it's small fish of the day.
Hey, there's Guerrero Bagre out there. Always great to see you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. The mayor with us. There you go. Mark P said the only drifting I do is drift off to sleep, waiting for Bobby to catch a fish.
That's the best.
Oh man, that's
I need to check these out.
John and Randy. I don't know how you guys could do that to me. They're sitting there posting pics of biscuits in the RCT group chat. Thanks a lot.
Did I miss anything? Sorry, I was showing off the guard dog.
Nope, 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 nope. Catch fish with us didn't catch two more fish. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. And we got Uncle Jeep says, if you haven't put a fork into a wall outlet or started your campfire with that extra gallon of gas you brought, then you haven't lived yet. And remember, those speed signs around those tight corners, they're just suggestions. You can make it. That's right, Jeep. That's right.
Out the balloon. Out the balloon. With water.
Gibbs,
Excuse me, did it work for you last time?
It did. It did. It's only weird
we
when it
don't
doesn't
we.
No,
work.
it didn't.
That's why I had to
The
recall
fish
his because
said
he's
they
caught
don't
one.
accept that.
Oh no, 92 Guerrero says 922 not fishing. No, he's there. There he is.
Unscheduled break stop.
I mean, 922 is one of the best fishing people that I know. Now catching, on the other hand, that's a whole different.
True.
I just kid, just a joke, just a joke, just a joke.
I'll let you get away with that one. That's true.
uh, let's see. Steve, what river is that again? Michael Grumpy Vet is saying, is Steve up on the Snake River?
No, this is called the Spurts, the
Nope.
drainage out of
I
Willard
would have
Bay.
voted him.
Oops, sorry, I'm right in the way. Like there's Willard Peak right there in the background. And then this
Absolutely
ends up going
beautiful.
out to the Great Salt Lake
Oh, really? Okay.
eventually. Hmm.
And then you got Bert, about what, 50 yards down the bank from you there?
Yeah, he's
A
down there
little
a
bit
little bit.
further. Fished with him all day yesterday. I don't want to be that close.
Yeah. Michael Grumpy Vet said Bobby had a code yellow. Code yellow.
Bert's afraid he'll learn something. Ha
Bobby
Wow.
Bobby Guerrero is asking, has 922 caught anything yet? He said, LOL, I was just asking.
Hi, Bert.
Why don't you go on the other side of that tree, Steve?
This is my favorite spot.
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't get here first today. I'd have stole it.
Yeah. Still didn't catch any fish out of it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Boy, oh boy,
I'd have bribed him up the river.
with
Dang, I
friends.
thought chat was hard on me. Those guys are friends.
Bert, with friends like Steve, you don't need people that don't like you.
Right? Oh man,
Hey, but we
if you guys
fished
could
good
only
together.
see us sometimes on the boat.
Look at, no, Guerrero's came in and he's got the mayor. He was doing a good job. Good job of catch fish with us. Is with us. There you go. So he did angry faced vet, meaning grumpy vet. I like it. I like it, Guerrero. I like it.
Hold on, Steve's coming over. I gotta get my secret bait out of the way.
So secret the fish don't know about it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, there's
Yeah, I
we were
want to make
talking.
you not feel bad. There you go. Wait,
Isn't
wait,
that
hey,
nice?
nice shirt.
We were talking about
We gotta
hooligans
go home and do
before,
laundry.
and we got backtrack hooligans in the chat. Welcome in.
Well, we take it back like a little fish at it.
Oh wow. Michael Grumpy Vet said, Guerrero, I'm just a little slow in the morning. Mark P says, just in the morning?
Oh God,
Wow.
Mark P's in here too. Oh boy.
Shots are flying everywhere today. It's one of those days. Well, that is awesome.
Speaking of
Say,
shots fired. Bert got poop on his hat.
what the what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's an
He's mad
avalanche
because the
symbol,
avalanche
bro.
was
That's
bigger than his.
garbage.
Nothing in a pocket. So want the plan.
Missy Kennedy saying, have runners and pork loin, fried, good old mater, pepper and onion, nice slab of cornbread. Woo wee.
You had me until you got to
Oh,
cornbread.
Not a cornbread person, huh, Steve?
No, that stuff's yucky.
Well, good. Dibs on
Yeah, I'm
dibs on
actually with Steve
Steve's
on that
cornbread.
one.
Woo-hoo. I got dibs on Bobby's cornbread too. Then.
that wasn't me. I'll tear up some cornbread, especially
Oh,
if
who's
it's
got
got
that, Chris?
jalapeno.
Well, I'll take
See,
whatever.
when I
Whoever
was in
doesn't.
kindergarten, they used to make us go 45 miles on the bus to go to school. And every
Wow.
morning, they gave you a thing of cornbread and a jug of milk. And then at lunch, no matter what they fed you, there's a piece of cornbread. And then on the trip back home, they give you another piece of cornbread and milk. So by the time I was done with kindergarten, I was done with cornbread for the rest of my life. Ooh,
Well, that
to
explains it
this
then.
day,
That
I still
explains
hate
it.
it.
I'm
Back
with
then,
you.
man, they beat you. You didn't eat your stuff.
That's right.
I'm with you, Steve. I hate cornbread.
Woo-hoo, I get all the extra pieces.
Oh yeah, sit by me. I'll feed you all mine.
Backtrack Hooligan saying cornbread. Isn't that just carp bait?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, heated carp bait.
Yeah, I think I'd rather eat my carp bait than eat that.
Gene Squad. What's up, Gene? Always great to see you. He's saying, hey, you gonna eat that cornbread?
Stan already called dibs. Sorry.
Oh, Grumpy Vet, yeah, some jalapeno cornbread.
Yuck. That
Oh,
just
this.
makes it spicy. Yuck.
Missy Kennedy saying she could just eat cornbread and buttermilk. Uh, don't forget right after the show today at 12:30. Danny Stone is traveling to the Gulf of America. So Burrito Catfishing Lady will be doing the afternoon show on here on RCT Sunday. So if you want to see some more awesome fishing, it'd be Burrito Catfishing Lady at 12:30. Backtrack Hooligan says his grandpa used to put cornbread in a cup with buttermilk. That's right. And real cornbread is made with buttermilk too, so delicious. Grumpy Vet saying he's eating fresh homemade bread with butter and jelly. Mm-mm.
Well, that sounds good.
Uh-oh.
Tangled up board.
Dang it, Bobby, I thought you had one.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, yeah, my wife makes an apple cornbread that is awesome.
Well, I like apples. That
Yeah,
sounds good.
and it makes it more moist. It's kind of like if you want sort of like a sweet dessert, but not too sweet. That's perfect. The cornbread and then adding the apples to it brings down the sweetness level, but you still get that tart and sweet from the apple, and then it's really moist, and you don't get that grit that you get sometimes with cornbread. It's really good.
Then my next question is, can you get rid of the cornbread flavor?
Yeah, the apples cover it up. Well, then why don't you just not do the
All of
cornbread?
Hey, like all of it?
Mad County Fishing's out there saying, "What's up, everybody?" Just call it apple cake. That's what she does. There's our good friend Parker Pursuits in the house saying, "Good morning, everyone." Parker was out fishing with us last night.
Morning, Jerry.
Who ended up winning that one, or was it just
It was just I think it started with
Chris
y'all
and
saying
V.
Chris and V saying they were going to fish overnight, right? Or they're going to be on the spending all night on
Yeah,
the.
and I invited them to fish with us, and it went from there.
And then
oh nice?
Captain Dave, the saltwater guy, that kind of found RCT Sundays, and kind of groups have been getting together, and he hosted it on his channel, and so it was more just hanging out and saltwater guys are interested in the catfishing.
But to
So
answer your question, we caught more. I did.
It doesn't surprise me. Well, if you keep it up, it's going to have to change it from catching fish with us to catching fish with V.
Oh, wow.
I told him that a long time ago, and he gets mad at me.
Now we have two Bobbies on the show.
Ooh, wow.
I'm just a
Two
little
of them in
slow.
real life.
Oh, that's messed up. I thought we were friends.
I did too until you made that comment.
I love you guys.
Which, by the way, Steve, the Wednesday night show was an absolute blast. Just watching Woody and Daryl talk about their past.
It
Oh,
was.
dude, that was one of my favorite shows. I had a hoop. I
Hands
didn't
down,
realize
that
he
was
knew so
so
many
awesome.
like cool people.
Anyone who hasn't seen that, go to Daryl's channel, and it's not just another fishing show from this past Wednesday. It's nothing to do with fishing, but the passion those two showed about their history and how they met together and the things they've been through.
And excitement.
Yep, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
I mean, and you get to see them in costumes. So, you know,
That's right.
Get
That's
to see
right.
Daryl with a bloody forehead.
yep.
Thanks for watching, but yeah, that was one of my favorite ones we've done so far.
Oh, I was freaking great.
Mad County Fishing said he's got some big shad, couple of suckers, and a few fat bluegill getting loaded up now.
And for the record, Steve, we do not miss your guys' show.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, I liked hearing a lot of the old names. 'Cause I definitely did grow up watching wrestling.
Someone said Big
Same.
Dad. This isn't even as big as they get up here, but we go out in wintertime and snag these. You got to cut the tail off to get them in the chamber sealer. I mean, they're just that big. They get up to like 3 and 4 pounds, and we've done really well on these today too. We absolutely love them.
There you go. Yeah,
A lot of the country they see gizzard shad, they see 8 and 10 inch gizzard shads. Oh, those are big. I know you guys get big ones on the James, right, Sam?
yeah, I call them James River Glizzies because yeah, we've definitely caught them up in over 20 inches, 23, 24 inches long. And yeah, it's that's one of the reasons I think the blues get so big here on the James. One of the reasons is there's such a thick food source. You know, you eat one, they get one good gizzard shad, and they've got some protein, and it's definitely not a waste. So they get big.
Yeah, we've got one place to go to snag them in the wintertime, just a small river, and they come in by the millions and millions. And I mean, you just throw a big treble hook out and snag them, and it is an absolute blast on medium action gear, snagging them and a little bit of current. But they're so prevalent up here. I mean, Lake Erie and the Bay here. So
Yeah.
all of the fish out here have a great food source.
In my opinion, I think that's you can catch fish on other things, chicken, marshmallow, whatever the thing is, you will catch fish. But I think if you're going out after the big ones, they eat the food source that's there. That's what they're used to eating to get that big. In my opinion, you're going for the biggest fish out there. That's the bait that I would use day in, day out, is whatever their main food source is.
Yep.
Uh, last night we had the eel, which there's eel in the James River, especially in spots like where we ended up catching 2 eels. We went there with 4 eels. We used 2 of them and came back home with 4 eels.
That's better than going to the casino.
That's right. It's expensive eels are. And but we caught some. We had a couple of hits on that, but we didn't actually catch the fish till we started catching white perch. So also in that creek, when the high tide came in, it washed up these big school perch, I guess, came in. Well, that's what they were feeding on at that particular time because that's what was there. And we put that on, and immediately that's when we started catching fish. If we would have stayed last night, if we would have stayed, we were getting more bites as we were leaving. But uh, I was just live lining. I caught a white perch, put just the red crimson hook, and that was it. Nothing else on it. And that thing got tore up immediately. Hey, there he is. There's JG Hill. We'll give him a little bell. We'll give him the big cowbell. Welcome in, JG. Always great to see my friend JG out there. Saying he came by for the thumbs up. And as JG always says, tell somebody you love them. That's I love that. And much love right back to you, JG. Hope you're having a great weekend. JG also part of River Cats Tackle. That's right, Nightbot. Just ask JG. We all need a little more cowbell in our life. It is just about 10 after 11. Got about 50 minutes left. Grumpy Vet says, I'm starting to think that Mother Nature has it out for me. First, she tried to overheat me. Now she's trying to drown me. Oh, that was another thing we caught last night when our camera was down off live. Stan 3 got a bluegill that has covered his whole hand. Like that was just, the massive bluegill where it's got that big knot on the head that comes up. It just looks like a plate. That was massive bluegill. It was so big, it was so beautiful. We put it back. Didn't even use it for bait. We figured that bluegill got that big, he deserved to live on.
I feel that way about the baby.
Oh, if they survived, you got to let it back.
I'm like, no way. There's cute. I can't do it.
Well, we've got probably a dozen bluegill left in the bait cooler there and the bait tank. So, yep. And this wraps up, they'll all end up back in the water.
It's the way to do it.
See, I like to put mine back, but with hooks in them.
That's right. Put it back with the hooks in it. I like it. Hey, there's our good friend Dave B out there. What's up? Always glad to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So let me see. Let me add this up real quick.
Here, fishy, fishy.
Fish on.
Yeah, my way.
Well, as a matter of fact, JG, I'm adding that up right now. 29, 38, 48, 60. All right, and that one there.
22 spinner today. All year, I think.
Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate that. That's right, everybody. Please remember to hit the thumbs up if you can. It's free and it's fun. And I heard all the cool people hit the thumbs up. I'm just saying. So this one here, it looks like it should put them It should catch fish with us for over 70 pounds.
Dang.
They're currently at 66.2. So that's got to be a 3.8 at least. Steve, you are there with you've got 4 carp for 14.2.
Nice.
So what do you need? 2 more
Way, way
fish,
back there.
2 more carp to tie yesterday.
4.78. 4.78.
Woohoo!
You know, up here around Lake Erie, we have walleye and we have one-eye catfish. There are a lot of one-eyed catfish up here.
You know why? Because they had
Seven.
no business taking that bait.
That puts you to 71.
Man, this is a nail biter coming down to the very last. It's neck and neck.
That's right. Neck and neck and neck. It's
It's a long neck, but it's neck and neck.
Steve, you only need 56.9 to take over the lead. 56.9 pounds more to take over the
That's
lead.
it.
That's it.
Nice. I guess I better get to work.
You got this.
That's right. You never can tell.
You can catch some big carp. You got this.
JG said, "Oh, one eye." That's right. We all know one eye.
Catfish hunter.
Speaking of wrestling, has anyone heard the Undertaker's testimony? It's a great one. No, I missed it. I know his wife, Michelle McCool. She's she was doing an interview the other day.
Right here. Very large amount of cat. Right?
What's up?
Like the very back.
That's right.
Come on, fish.
If you want to be the man, woo, you got to beat the man. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. Woo, high flying, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, son of a gun. Woo. I did,
Thought
JG.
that
I
was Ric
did.
Flair.
Yep, yep.
Woo!
I finally did catch a couple fish on the JNS rod last night. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
One of my favorites is still, oh, you didn't know?
Yeah. You better call somebody. That's right. That was a good one.
Exactly.
I'm a little younger than you guys, but it's always been the Stone Cold said so.
That's right.
Oh God.
Well, brother, let me tell you something. Mean Gene, I'm saying my prayers. I'm banging the weights.
There we go. Lookers on. Working on my 50 pounds. Working
And
on my
just as I
50
got
pounds.
comfortable.
All the little stand maniacs out there. JG said his shoulder's getting a little stronger. Be another month or so for him. Slow process on nerve damage. Yeah. Slowest healing part of your body, nerve.
That is true. It's been 6 years and I still
Remember.
don't feel the nerves in my back.
Mm.
Hell yeah. Thanks, brother. Hey. Yeah. In the net.
Woohoo.
This should put me like right next to that 50, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty close. It's a good start, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait till the measurement comes in.
This is going to be a nail biter. Use this one for bait. I couldn't, but you guys probably could. 270.
All right.
Okay.
16.9. Oh, there you go. Beautiful fish. Only 3.1 pounds away from the 20-pound mark.
Nice. I'd be happy if I could hit that. One more would give me my tie for the tournament yesterday, so I'd also be happy with that.
That's right. That's right. You got 5 nice carp in just over 2 hours, so that's not bad at all. Hey, the way I look at it, any day you get out on the water is a great day, and fish are a bonus.
Amen. And if you got a fishing buddy you can talk smack to, it makes it even a little more fun.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
Sounds like
Got
you
the
know
head turn
somebody.
on that one.
Sounds like you know somebody like that, Steve.
Maybe.
Still got
Man,
almost 50.
I was marking fish for the last. Yeah, just
Small Water Charter says, "Well, I seem to get on a lot of folks' nerves. Maybe I can help." That's right. That's
so.
right. Michael Grumpy Vet says, "Bobby, my back has a long way to go."
Trying to mention this outside.
Hey, Bobby, how about at the end we weigh up our stick bass and see whose is bigger?
But he caught a tree, so you're in trouble.
That's right. We did say there is the non catfish category, so
Hey, Steve or Stan,
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
that tree I caught was on my uh bait rod. I was so shocked it pulled it in. I was like, what the?
That's too funny.
Oh, yeah. I just looked at him and go, well, I'm impressed.
JG just said, Stan, I heard you were a good net man. Come on down. I need some help getting the leaves from the bottom of the pool.
Hey, side hustle.
Yeah, I hear you, Grumpy Vet. The back is no joke. You get a problem with your back, issue with your back, and it just, your whole thing goes off. You get a problem in the back, you start walking different, and then that throws your knees and stuff off. Nothing
And
like
if you're unlucky enough for them to have to put titanium in it, SP, we know exactly what that feels like.
Oh, there's another one. A limb brim. There's a good one. Limb brim. We came up with
Okay.
the stickerel, the tree bass, the timber trout. Now the limb brim. That's a good one. Nothing like a tree fish. Tough reeling there. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Ah. That's right. The tree pounder. We had the tree pounder.
You know, you could just call it a perch. It works either way.
That's right. That's right. Tree pounder. I think you're barking up the wrong tree with that one.
That's it. You're
Oh God,
grounded,
somebody
buddy.
catch this. Back
there's
to the dead
there's
person.
Creole catfish and Andrew. What's up, Andrew?
Hi, Andrew. Okay.
Andrew, buddy, how's it going?
Get it? Leaf that one alone. Yeah. Tank and Jeremy and John did a great job up talking with Captain Dave last night.
They did.
I think Andrew did most of the talking.
Woo!
He's, he's starting to turn into a regular stand.
He's definitely getting good at it. That's for sure. That's for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. He had me rolling the day they told him he had a voice for hosting, and he starts talking like he's Don Juan.
That
Yeah,
really
that was fun.
That's funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I
He
was
even
told.
took everyone off screen and said, "It's just you and me, Tank now."
That's funny. I was told I had a face for radio.
That's not true. We love your
Oh shucks, thank you.
Yeah, it is big. It's true.
Oh man, look at there. I feel
On
like
this
I'm out.
week's STANdays, let's beat up on our friends.
That's right. That's right. I feel like I'm out there fishing
Well,
again.
isn't that what we're supposed to do?
You gotta think so with all the shots that you take, Bobby.
I'm actually
Hey,
excited to do that thing.
in my defense, y'all started. Well, actually, Lisa started.
See, that's right. That's right. And now she was the one that was reminding everybody out there that not a single shot came from her today. I think it's only because she's
Today.
hosting later and she wants you to show up and fish, Bobby. I think is what it is.
I'm hoping I I got family coming over, so I might have to jet out pretty quick. I gotta finish the brakes on my mom's Jeep.
There's
Somebody say
fish.
Jeep.
Ooh, fishing and cooking with Mike
Yeah,
Chavez.
piece of junk Grand Cherokee.
What year?
'04. I,
That's right.
I,
That's
I,
right.
I sent my mom a picture of all the parts that I had left over. I said, "How many leftover parts are you supposed to have?
Too many?
How many is too many?"
Yeah, you send
I
her
thought you only had
send
leftover parts on Fords.
you send her a picture. You got
Well,
the send her a picture.
with
You
the
got the
Fords,
tire
it's
back
all
on.
leftover parts.
You send her a picture. You already got the tire back on and stuff, and you ask her, "Do you know what this bolt was for?"
Well, make a long story short, the backer plate on the back brakes, it's got the drum emergency brake.
Uh-huh.
Backer plate was destroyed. It was $790 some to replace all the stuff to get the emergency brake working again.
Oh my
And she
goodness.
don't use it anyhow, so
Yeah.
I ditched it.
That's true. On like automatic, I never do. But on a stick, you have to.
Or you have to on a standard.
Stan,
Yeah.
All right, there's gotta be a dang channel cat in here
going through
hungry
these
something.
pockets. And I'm like, the little fish are playing with it. Somebody's getting ready to get a fish. And that's what's been happening. We go across and I'm like, somebody's getting a fish. And
Mm-hmm.
I just told Chris, I hope it's you. And as soon as I did, his rod went down. I'm like, I'm still hoping it's his side. All the fish can bite on his side.
There you go. And let's see here.
And I'll stay
If
right here.
Oh, how did that happen? There we go. There you go. You're blue now, Tank.
Oh dang it! I was gonna time him out.
He's purple. When he puts on a shirt that he thinks blue, it looks purple on there. I doubt he'll ever wear that one on video again.
That was
It's
funny.
hilarious.
Now, if you are, I don't know if anybody, if you know that, if somebody doesn't know it out there, but if you want to go to somebody's channel and you're in chat, that's probably the reason why I got so many. If you come in on a regular basis, I end up making you moderator because if you go to, let's say we want to go to River Cats Tackle YouTube page, you just go to that name, you go over and hit the three dots, and you can go to their channel.
Well, the center rod ought to snag up here pretty soon.
So if you don't have leg number 2 of RCT Sunday is coming up in about an hour. That's going to be on Burrito Catfishing Ladies channel. But if you want to go to her channel to make sure that you're already subscribed to her so you can see the fishing today, go to her name there, go to the three dots on the right, click that, hit go to channel. It'll take you over to her channel and you can hit subscribe or you can hit the There we go. Andrew says, "My." Lisa said, "Randy is getting ready to head back out to the water." Or you could just leave it in gear when you shut off. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. I was saying about telling Andrew he was blue. He says, "I'm blue. Abba dee da da boo da da dee da da dee ba da."
We'd love to fish on Lisa's show, but yeah, I think 15 hours on the water, it's time to go home.
Yep, yep. I think it gets to you after a little bit.
Well, that and the bugs are finding me extremely friendly, and I am not liking it very
I That was the other good thing about last night. I was hot as could be, but I usually wear shorts in the winter time even, but not last night. I wasn't about to get ate up, so I had long pants on and long sleeve shirt. Not a single bite. I got lucky.
well. I'm pretty sure they're smelling me from a mile away right now.
Was it? Was that fish or bugs that you got didn't get a bite?
uh bugs. I did get a bite. I caught a couple fish.
Oh,
That's right. That's right. Matt Ryan was on fire last night with the giveaways.
You know what? That worked out because he's like so ridiculously loyal. He's always in the RCT chat.
Yep.
He just that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it went well enough that we may end up doing it again.
Oh no, he wants to. Yeah, 100%.
I know when is it? Is it this Tuesday that Danny is supposed to be fishing?
Tuesday or Wednesday, I think is the plan. I think he wants a day or two down there to try and figure out what he's going to do.
He's supposed to be doing podcast or something. I'm not sure. He
Yes,
doesn't
yes, I
have
think
Restream, so they can't do the. So they have to do it by the podcast, I believe.
right, right. There you go.
If you guys haven't watched Captain Dave, he's a hoot, and his monkey Marley is amazing.
That flipped me out the first time I saw the monkey jumping around above his head there. We're not joking. It's a
You
real
know,
monkey.
I told him to give him to me.
I am not a monkey person, believe it or not.
Oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute. He is just a tiny little thing.
Oh, he's one of the tiny ones, yeah. Let me see. Where is me?
Look, there's someone.
oh man. All right, we're gonna go cut his line.
That's not very nice.
Nice. We must be on the wrong show.
That's right. That's right.
You know
Okay,
what made me laugh the most?
what's that?
He was shocked I cast.
She was casting herself. Like, oh, Dave was
Oh,
that she can cast the conventional reel. Before we even started, when we were backstage, she threw out and was like, well,
Little
He
buggers.
said, "That's it, I'm hooked." I was like, "I do all my own stuff."
it shocked him, huh?
Yeah, he said no.
In the
He
net.
he said having somebody on the boat who knows what they're doing is not common there.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, I
I've been fishing
imagine
for a
being
long time.
imagine being a guide. You wouldn't expect most people to know what they're doing.
I just thought everyone knew how to cast. It's fishing.
Right?
I just took it for
unless,
granted, I guess.
unless you got an RCT rod with a ancient mariner reel on it and try to cast in a creek.
270 again.
Oh, come
Are you
on.
catching the same fish over and over to try and catch us?
Apparently.
He's got it tied. Yeah, he's got it tied up on the bank. Just hooks it every once in a while to get his weight up.
Right? How
Okay.
long do I got left so I know how many times I got to hook him?
One more time. You're at 19.6. You need 0.4 to
Oh,
hit the
man.
20-pound mark. Hey, there's our good friend Warren Farley. How's it going, Warren?
What's up,
Let's
Warren?
see what we can do.
Great to see you.
But we were just talking about casting and all that. Ancient Mariner has a new reel coming out. Magnetic cast control, 3 bearings on the spool, 8 bearings total in it. Yeah,
It's going to be butter.
I already have my order placed.
Butter.
Nice.
Cast that sucker, it's going to go 3 miles away.
Oh, yeah, they definitely can cast. That's for sure. Okay, where did
Back
that
to work.
go? It's going to be a floating spool.
Floating spool. Yep. Floating spool, 3 bearings.
Andrew's saying we are going to talk about it tonight for sure. The Gem series.
30.
They named it after me because I'm a Jim.
I shall vomit in my mouth.
Boy, that's stretching it way too far.
I don't think they believe you.
I thought they named it after John with the Gem series. A good elderly man. Gem. Not that I'm calling John old or anything.
You just did. You can't back out of that.
Grumpy Vet says, poor dog goes out to do something and it starts raining. We've got about just under 20 minutes left. So far, we've got catch fish with us at 71. I'm going to double
Really
check
slowed
that.
down. More than half that was in that first hour.
Yeah, you were saying that, how all of a sudden there, the bite will just all of a sudden, and sure enough.
It does it every time we're up here. And then it'll pick back up after like 1.
So there you go. So you've got 12:30. Burrito Catfishing Lady on her channel will be the part 2. Randy's heading out back to the water, so he'll be live. Not sure who else will be up fishing. Catch Fish with us. Been fishing since yesterday.
Yep, we're tapping out.
I'd love to.
Hate it.
I'd love to, but
Yep. Absolutely can't help it.
Yeah, that's a long day when you spend the whole night out on the river. Even if you do get a few hours of sleep, it's still that'll get to you. It'll wear on you.
My bed is talking sexy to me, and I hear it all the way from here.
It's got
Seeing all
Barry
the
White
stuff
playing.
in stuff. Like,
Your
Denise,
bed,
come here.
your bed's
I
already
got
got the
something.
The music turned on, the lights are dim.
Oh yeah,
it's he's singing let's get it on.
I hear the saxophone in the background. Kenny G's playing.
Well, as someone whose name's Stan Smith, I'm sure you've seen a lot of American Dad.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Um, the hot tub.
That's what my bed sounds like right now.
That's true. That was a good one. Creole catfishing. Staying up all night is easy. For me, when you see the sun come back up is when it gets rough. Yeah. Yeah, it starts getting light in the
True.
morning already, and then you know it's like, oh crap.
Did we tell you what happened to us when we laid down last night?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we thought we'd be cool. We're like, we're gonna take a nap. So we anchored up, opened up all our bales so that we could hear it,
Oh no.
jump up and get it.
Uh-huh.
Well, for like the first hour and a half, we could not go to sleep because they just kept going. Well, finally we laid down, and I'm pretty sure we just passed out because when we
Yeah.
got up this morning, I had two fish on my poles. They were on the opposite side of the boat and had every one of Chris's lines hanging out, going, "Can we get out of this?" I was
Oh
like,
my.
I looked down at Chris and I said, "Babe, you're gonna have to wake up for this one because I've got every line in both poles under the boat at that."
Oh, I love it.
But we woke up with two fish.
There you go. There you go.
We did not hear it at all. We just, I don't know what the hell. We just passed out.
I'm guessing if we
uh,
count those two fish, we've got probably close to 100 fish up here.
But we brought them in the boat. We actually caught them.
I know, but we didn't go try. But yeah, I'm guessing this trip. But no, she had one earlier that was close to 20. A couple in the upper teens, but no real big ones this trip.
I'll be right back.
So, fish on.
Oh, you got it? Do I have to get up?
She's like, I don't want any.
Oh, fish on.
Fish off. I don't have to get up. False alarm.
Mike's going off too. Damn it.
Seriously,
Back
they
out and
can
try it
all
again.
put it on his side.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, sounds like your arm's tired for milling them in all night long.
Yep. Okay. The only one that is allowed to hit my side is the 38 pounder. Then I'll get up.
Did you say a .38 pounder?
No, 38.
He
No,
gonna
no,
slap you.
no. If a small fish is on mine, I'm leaving it there, hoping the big one will get it. So they better leave my rods low because I'm gonna leave them out there. Oh, got a fish. Yep, that's for sure a fish, baby. You got that one. Dang it.
Nice.
So, was there any fish while I was gone?
I think they're working on one now.
Grumpy Vet said he was going to try and come up on Lisa's channel, but no. Mother Nature said, "Oh no, you ain't." Fish in the
Good
boat.
one, anyway. Above average.
Told you it's gonna be good.
9.08. 9.08.
Got it.
Nice.
Right.
Kind of skinny.
Look at his head
This
though.
big
Look at
old-
the melon.
Big old melon head on him. He look
Whoa,
stardust.
whoa, whoa. Hey, don't talk about Steve that way.
He knows we love him.
I thought he was looking in the mirror. Oh, did that come out loud? Oh,
Okay, that puts you at 84.9.
Dang. Are you saying I still got a chance, right?
Sounds like it.
That's right. That's right. You're only down by 55.
Like a small person.
55.3. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, like
Mad
a
County
small person.
Chris and V were fishing. They've been fishing straight since yesterday afternoon. So they're heading home after this. But don't forget, there will be other people fishing. Randy's heading out. I'm sure there'll be some other people up there.
I'll probably be up there for a little while.
So normally it is on Danny Stone Outdoors channel, the Danny Stone Outdoors. But he is on the way to the Gulf of America to go down and do some saltwater fishing, some shark, and
Hookers
who
on.
knows, pompano, and who knows what else he'll get into. But all right, so there you go. John Rivercats Tackle and Danny Stone will be on the Saltwater Guide podcast Tuesday.
Oh, he come off.
Oh no. That would have definitely been your 20.
Oh yeah, for sure. A little late. You're definitely liking the pack bait. I made mine with love.
There you go. And
2 cups. Dang.
the world.
Baby. Hey, Bert, dibs.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, thank you, everybody. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, we appreciate it. See if this one works. There you go. That's a good question, Mike. Let me go back over there so I can ask them this. Okay, so the podcast that, oh, where'd it go? The podcast that John is talking about there, that Daniel will be on, and John, Tuesday, I think at 12 noon. I got that pinned right to the top of chat. That's Captain Dave, saltwater guide out there.
Chris back on.
So Daniel will be on there with John on Tuesday.
Son of a.
But anybody that wants to go up on Lisa's, the link, her link will be the link for StreamYard will be pinned to the top of the chat. Awesome. Mad County Fishing says he'll be getting set up on the bank within the hour. He's headed to the river now. There you go. That's awesome. Oh, John is saying it's 2 his time. So I guess that makes it 1 Eastern. But that should be a lot of fun seeing that. Catfish Cowboy says, "Sorry, y'all, I didn't show up today. Beach life got in the way." Absolutely, dude. We got just under 5 minutes left. Lisa says that's lame, Dustin. Lame. Oh, I get it. That's right. Uncle Jeep's 5 o'clock somewhere. To be wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost sugar of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but we know it's always her fault. Yep. Cowboy was almost out fishing with us last night. Him and beautiful wife Nikki were down at the beach. We do have some beautiful Water beaches here. Uh-oh.
Gonna have to charge Steve for making me go to the gym.
That or I should charge you because this is a great workout. Any better in any gym. Plus, mine comes with a view.
Catfish Cowboy Dustin is saying, yep, eating Roy. I don't know why I was thinking of Roy Orbison, but eating raw oysters, drinking a cold beer now. Oh, it's been a great weekend getaway.
Buddy. In the net. Thanks, Bert.
There you go. Mad County Fishing said he's going to be in a Twisted Cat tournament this Saturday in Perryville, Missouri. I think Missouri.
Hey, buddy.
Uh, Chris and V, we got a question from Mike Chavez asking about how far away are y'all from home? Let's see. It's got to be bigger than 55.7.
3.74.
Oh, so close. Almost.
Give him 0.22 to make it a little bit closer.
Perfect. That puts you at 23.42
pounds. And then,
Ounces.
so I get to times that by 6, right?
Yeah. That would do it. All you got to do is times it by 4.
I want to make sure I get it good,
That's right. Yeah, because there's still a minute. Oh, there it is. And it's over. And Steve, we might as well start with you since you're right there. Another great morning of look at that beautiful scenery and some great job. You tied. Actually, you beat yesterday. That is fish number 7.
Nice.
Fish number 7. Awesome job.
Heck yeah. That's
So
fun, man. As always, I love coming up here.
Instead of 3. So I think he actually had a better day.
There you go.
Yeah, I definitely had a great time yesterday and today. So thanks for letting me come up. Like I said, I always love coming up and hanging out at STANdays, talking a little smack and having a good time hanging out with friends.
Well, that is awesome.
Then I want to give a shout out to Cat Claws and Guard Dogs for making my job look super easy.
There you go. Well, thank you, Steve. Great job. Anybody can go out there and catch enough fish to win a tournament on one day, but to do that 2 days in a row, 7 fish today. Great job. That's a good weekend. I'll take that any day of the week. So close.
For
It
sure.
was close.
Thank you so much.
You only were about 60 pounds away, but close. Bert, anything
missed it by that much?
Anything you want to add, Bert? Great job netting today again, by the way.
Well, I mean, that's what I do. So, I mean, I don't think anybody can net a fish better than me. I just wish it come by my line instead of his one time.
You got to call dibs.
Trying to weigh up my stick cast, but I guess my batteries are dead. Or get something on the board, but well, thanks for having me, guys. We'll hopefully come back next week and maybe we can take Steve down. Oh my dear George, look at that! I got a bite.
It happens every week. Every week, somebody catches one after the show. Danny said he's got a tank of gas down already, so he's on the way. Well, Bert, we we love having you up. Thank you for becoming a regular up there. We get to see two screens of great scenery now. And the next time you just got to call dibs quicker. You got to call dibs quicker than Steve. That's it. We figured it out.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but even me calling dibs didn't work. So
Yeah.
I got to figure something else out here.
Well, thank you. We're
And that's
glad
why
you
they call
became.
me Hooker, bro.
We're glad you became part of STANday. Thank you. Let's
Now
Well, I thought it
see.
was
All
just
righty,
another.
guys. See ya.
Chris and V, congrats. Oh, we forgot Bobby.
It's easy to do.
Oh, stop.
Oh, ouch.
Bobby, anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, just thanks for getting to fish with all you guys. Thanks for chat, making the time fly by, and it's just another beautiful day of fishing. You notice I said fishing,
Hey, Bobby.
not catching. Yeah.
That's
Hey, you
right.
want to
That's
have a
right.
competition to see how many stand days we can go without catching a fish?
And that
Well,
will go ahead, Bobby.
I can always put rubber hooks on if we want to do that.
And
I know
that
a
I
will
don't
guy.
think I've pulled one in on stand days yet either. So
it's coming. It's coming. And with that, that's going to bring us to catch fish with us.
Y'all know
Congratulations. Just under
we
90 pounds for just today. Fishing since yesterday. Fish after fish. Great job.
yeah, we're dirty. We look like homeless people out here with a boat. Um, but we love our catfish community family. We love our RCT Sunday friends there. We This is our highlight of our week. I encourage anyone to come out here and do it.
Yes.
I don't care what you're fishing for. Go to a pond at a public park and catch some bluegill, whatever. Take a kid with you.
Yep.
But
Love to see everybody come up.
absolutely. And I expect all of you that are here today to be back next week as we try to repeat. Well, as we come back 3 in a row. Yeah, come on back.
Hoover next week.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
next week might be a little
I'm gonna
tougher.
give you a
It's blues.
reprieve.
It's
Uh-oh. A
blues
retreat.
next week. Blues.
Yeah, I won't be here next weekend. I'll be up on the coast. So unfortunately, I won't be able to come participate.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Likely excuse, brother. Likely excuse.
Okay, Steve. It's becoming norm that you're here. We need to
Yeah.
discuss it.
You don't have to run away 7 days early. Come on.
You did not discuss this with
You know
us,
I ain't
Steve.
scared.
No, we love y'all. We really do. And y'all have a great week. Tune into Lisa's show. As soon as we get in the truck, we got about a 6-mile run back to the boat ramp.
I'm sorry, my beautiful Lisa. I can't fish, but I will be in there.
Tune in and watch Lisa. And on Lance with You Guys channel at 7 p.m. Eastern.
RCT, baby.
RCT show. We're gonna try and be awake for that. We're gonna try and get home, get a nap, and then be awake for that.
That's
Who
right.
you kidding? I literally want to be on Hoover tonight
Yeah.
for the show.
We love y'all. It was awesome seeing you fishing last night, Stan. You do
Well,
that for us.
thank you. Yeah, I will. I will. That's that spot that we wanted to, that was part of the reason we wanted to fish last night, to try it out. And very good bank spot. There's fish there. And it's probably one of the easiest spots for me to get to. So that should work out good. But
Tell
with that,
Stan it was good to fish with him again too.
Didn't really get
oh
to see
yeah,
yep.
that was great. He came and picked me up, and all I had to do was
He
sit there. He
was there
cast
though.
everything out. It was great. But with that being said, we're gonna let Chris and V get out there here and get home, and safe travels to everybody. And thank you everybody for being such a big part of STANday. Look forward to this every week. I can't thank y'all enough for being such a big part of STANday. And with that being said, JG, great to see you. Hey, I love everybody out there. Like JG says, tell somebody you love them today. And I love all y'all. We are out of here. Deuces.
Later,
Peace.
y'all.